Morning. Salah. Alright, it's me again. No, I haven't caught yet. It's literally about 2 minutes after I last spoke to you, but I just thought of 3 more little tips that I can give you. Oh no, 2 more. No, 3 more. Right, okay. Here we go. First one. I don't know why I didn't mention it earlier. I just totally forgot. Bivvy heater. Oh my god, what a difference that makes. Right. It's like having central heating in your bivvy. Right. I use the Coleman Black Cat. Show you that. That's nicely heating up at the minute. It's kicking out some right heat. I tell you, it's lovely. I literally just put it on a second ago, and I thought, oh gosh, I better tell them about that. Yeah, so I use a Coleman Black Cat, but there's loads out there. Loads of different ones. Yet again, another little brilliant thing, brilliant bit of kit. Always use them in ventilated, you know what I mean, have your bivvy door open a little bit, because I imagine everything kicks out some fumes and that, so you don't want to be breathing them in. But yeah, that's toasty that. Second one, entertainment. Alright, obviously you're going to be in the dark a lot, so you need to bring something with you. I've got a little DVD player I sometimes bring with me, but it's packed in a box at the minute, back where I live, so I didn't bring that with me. But I did bring my Nintendo, little DS, bring that along with me. That passes a few hours, and obviously bring a book or an iPod or something like that. I know a lot of my mate Stu, he's got a one of them iPhone 4s, and he can get like Sky Sports and everything on it, rigs it up to his Sky, and he gets all the sports channels, movies and what have you. You know what I mean? So a little bit of that, just because it does get bloody boring, do you know what I mean, when you ain't catching, and in the winter it slows down and what have you. You need something to do, and if you don't want to be tying rigs and like that all night, then you need something to do. So, third and final tip, sound activated lighting. Right, I bought a couple of these off of eBay, £4 they were for 2, batteries not included, but check this out, ready? So obviously I'm talking now, it ain't come on, right, so it's not that sensitive. However, look over there, beep beep, boom, it's on. And obviously that was me simulating a bite, not that I'm ever going to get a real one. I've also got a thing called a Chubb sound light as well, and they don't make them anymore, but you can still get them. And basically that's just like another sounder box, and it's got 2 little LEDs on wires, and you can clip them up to your roof of your biv or wherever you want to put it, on your tackle station or whatever you want. And that's the same thing. But what I have noticed with that, 2 things that I've noticed with it. One, it's so sensitive. Literally, where was I was using it, and I was going, oh my god, that's something. Oh yeah, if it rains and it's tapping on your bivvy, obviously the rain, it was going off then, and like a strong wind and that, it was still going off. If I was talking, it's going off, and the batteries, I mean, obviously draining. And to drain them even more, the switch is on the bottom, sticks out like a, like a Delkim. You've got the little switch on the thing, but there's nothing to protect it when it's in like transit and what have you, when you pack it away. So that switch is constantly sticking out, and you've got 3 settings: off, constant on, and sound activated. And I obviously put it to off, but while it was in my bag, the thing's obviously turned itself on, and it's run flat. Now I have got spare batteries for it, but with this it's like a screw and that, and it's all fiddly, and I don't really want to be doing that in the dark. I know I've got torches and lights and all that, but I mean, if I lose that screw tonight, if I drop it on the floor or something, I'm going to be paying for it. So I'll do that tomorrow morning, sort that out. Oh yeah, one more for you. Hat and gloves. I spoke about clothing earlier. Oh, the torch is still on. I spoke about clothing earlier, yeah, but a good hat. I mean, I've got this one. I've got this with a subscription to a magazine. But I normally use either my baseball cap during the day, or this here. It's like a Russian one, but it's a real tree. Pucker. Absolutely brilliant bit of kit. And I've got a set of neoprene gloves as well that I wear. And that basically, it's like wetsuit material. Keeps the cold at bay. So yeah, so that's my little tips there for you, and like I said before, I hope it helps you. Alright, see you in a bit. Morning. Alright, well, silence during the night. I've never had such a good kip, to be honest with you. Slept right through, woke up this morning at about 8. It's now 8:45. Sorry, tell a lie, I woke up at 7 and just lazed about for a bit. Yeah, nothing during the night. It is cold though, isn't it? I mean, we all know winter fishing's hard. Still got another night to go, so another full day and over 24 hours to go, so it's not too bad. I'm going to get brekkie on in a minute. And I'll just quickly show you the lake, because the fog's lifted, so I can actually see the lake now. I've had a quick mooch about, because yesterday when I got here, I walked up to the swim and all I could see was like the edge of the swim, and that's it. I couldn't see any of the lake. I could see like the shadow of an island, so I cast towards that with left hand rod, and I could make out my marker float when I got it out there, and I cast to that as well from my right hand rod. I'll show you the swim now. There it is. That's a view from the bib. There's the lake. Comes all the way round. This is like a double peg. Now, mate Tim's coming down today. He said he was yesterday. So if he don't, I mean, I put a couple of baits down there last night. Just down in there. So kind of prepped his swim, I think. But if he don't turn up, I'm gonna put one of my rods in there. There's like a bank up there, top bank, and you can see down into it, and it looks quite deep. I mean, on the edges there, it's shallow, but it plateaus off, goes down into a bit deeper water. Yeah, so here's the unhook mat and that, ready to go. Not that I've used it. And also I've got one of these things here, self-tape camera kit. Basically that wire that's coming off, and if you can see it, I can put it under the mat, and then just down there, like a little squeezy ball, and you just put your knee on that. Right, so right hand rod, it's going straight out. Now I've got a back lead on there, so the line's coming off slightly left. Literally it's straight out about 60 yards, where it shelves from 4 foot to 3 foot. And I'm just on the back end of that. And then left hand rod, another back lead, so the thing's coming off left, but it's going out to that island. Now I'm about 6 foot off that, because I've noticed that all these little islands are like all around them really shallow. Now there's an island, well, a kind of island, just out there. I don't know if you can see it, like a clump of, well, it's basically a clump of grass. I walked around there this morning, and it's so shallow. A lot of bird activity on the lake, and yesterday, same as Suffolk, when I put about 20 or 30 boilies around each spot, and the seagulls were having it, like, you know what I mean, as soon as the boilies hit in the water. Now, I don't know how good they are at getting these boilies on the drop, but surely they must have got some of them. So if I put out 20 to 30 boilies, I reckon there's probably about 10 around the area. Plus, let's swim over here. I said there's a seagull down there now, and 2 coots. Well, I've definitely seen them. Them 2 coots have been there for a while now. I've been watching them, and they've had a couple of boilies away that I chucked out last night. But I put an handful out there, so I mean a good handful. So hopefully they ain't had them all away. Yeah, I'm going to recast my rods in a minute.
with them new bags. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy that the bags are sitting alright on the bottom. Presentation wise, they're solid bags, but I don't know how many small fish are in here, do you know what I mean? I might have like dispersed the bag by now. So we'll see how we get on. There's my chair there, all packed up. I've got there's a cover over it, like for night time. When I put my chair, put it down, I can leave it out. But that cover there come with me my Starbaits tackle bag. It fits over the chair nice. Keeps it all dry. I wish I'd thought of that at Suffolk. I wouldn't have got my bloody chair all wet. So yeah, there we go. Well, I'm going to recast my rods and get a bit of brekkie on. Sorry I ain't got a catch report for you, but that's why it's called fishing and not catching. See you in a bit.